Hi guys, right, I'd like to carry on with the pentatonics. So shape 4, minor pentatonic. Remember we are in the key of A. Okay, so we start this shape. I really like this shape, better than shape 1 actually. So we start on the 12th fret, E, up to the 15th, E, and then again on the A string, 12, 15. When we get to the D string, we go 12, 14. And again on the G, 12, 14. When we get to the B string, we go 13, 15. When we get to the high E, we go 12, 15. Okay, so just go up that shape, up and down. Okay, now this shape's a lot of fun with the bending in it. You can do lots of half steps, whole steps. So the first shape, first part would be the 15th fret on the high E, bending up a tone up to the root note. Then we could go to the 14th fret and bend up a half step, which will bend into a G note, which will be the flat 7th. We could actually go up the 14th, a minor third bend. We did that a little while ago, which is 3 frets, which is quite cool. Now we go onto the B string, 15th fret, upper tone, which will be bending up to a 5th, an E. Then we can bend up in the key of A, we can bend that up a half step, which will give us E flat, which is the flat 5th, the blues note. Then we can bend the 13th fret up a tone, which will be bending to the 4th, the D. Now you've got to be careful where you bend. If you're bending over an A chord or an A dominant 7th chord, or any extension, a dominant 9th or whatever, bending up to the D is not going to sound too cool. So you can use that as a chromatic passing note if you like. Obviously, when you make the transition up to the D chord, D dominant chord, that's going to sound great. But when we get to the 14th fret on the G, we can bend up a tone to B. Now, if you're bending up to B, that's going to lend itself to major pentatonic. I've covered that, which is quite cool. We can go to the 15th fret on the G and bend that up a half step. It's going to sound quite cool. If we throw some outside notes in there, it's going to sound awesome. And then we could bend, where are we? We could bend the 14th fret. Again, we could bend down. That will give us an F sharp, which is a major 6th. Then we could bend a half step on the 14th fret A, which will be, excuse me, going up to the C, which is the flat 3rd. Then we can vibrato here. And then what we could do, we could actually bend a whole step if you like on the low E. It's going to lend itself to if you're playing a bit of rock and metal, that kind of thing. Then we could bend the 14th fret on the low E, up a half step. And then vibrato it on the E. So there's some really cool places to bend within that shape. You can double stop it, it's quite cool here. So with that double stop bend, I'm fretting the 15th fret B string, and I'm going to bend, that will give me a D note. So I'm bending up the 14th fret G, up a tone. Sounds quite awesome, that. Again, we can string the shapes together, shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, shape 4. So I go up shape 1, down shape 2, up shape 3, down shape 4. Okay, stay tuned for shape number 5. Take care.